Yo, this is Gil Hero Falco Black, and this is the Heroes of the Cardigan. And today, we talking Momentum Monday. We got to throw some motivation. We got to throw some breakthrough your way. Before we get into that, be sure that you are subscribed to the Heroes of the Cardigan. Make sure you're hitting that bell icon so you're notified on every single thing we got coming for you. From discussion episodes, Momentum Monday, plot armor, all motivation, and most importantly, we can't leave without a laugh. We got our funny skits too. And guys, without further ado, let's jump right into Momentum Monday. So Momentum Monday today, as you guys know, I finally finished Fairy Tail. We was on live this week. We talked about it a little bit. I finally finished Fairy Tail. However, I'm going to talk about it here. And that's the 100-year quest. This is the next journey in which the Fairy Tail, Natsu, Gray, Lucy, Urza, Happy, Charlotte, all of them. This is Wendy. Oh my God, I forgot about Wendy. This is the next journey in which they're going to talk about. And when you hear 100-year quest, what does that talk about? It talks about the quest in which we talk about every single week. What quest are you chasing? What goals are you chasing? Before there was a Falco Black, there was a Charles. Before there was a Falco Black, there was a CF3. I want to talk to you about my 100-year quest and how it's going to help you in your 100-year quest. No, I'm not talking about I was trained for centuries and now I will not be defeated by anybody. No, I'm just using that as a figure of speech. I want to talk to you about my journey towards motivation that helped me to be who I wanted to be today. So, the best way I can say it is, my life was basically like an anime before, I really got into anime like that. Of course, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since 1998 in an instance, but that's another story for another day. But growing up, I can say that my life was kind of like an anime. Why am I saying that? Because my story was basically about me striving to be, like other individuals and, hardships. Best way I can say that was, with me, my story was I wanted to be, one of the best football players in my town, to go to the best college and play professional football one day in an instance. And who I looked up to that was my brother. I wanted to strive to be just like my brother because when it came down to him playing football, this man was a savage on the field. He used to dominate on the field. He was a beast on the field. And I wanted to look up to that. But for some reason, it was kind of difficult for me because I wasn't moving in that same direction. However, what I did was I decided to train. I used his mantra. I trained. I took it as my own mantra. I made sure that whenever I stepped on the field, I was going to give it 110%. It was not about, talent. It wasn't about skill or anything like that because I was surrounded by a bunch of people that had talent. I was surrounded by a bunch of people that didn't even have to train. They were still dominating, doing what they had to do. And this is kind of the situation that we're in right now. Some of you guys might be surrounded by so much people with so much talent that you think you can't hang with them in that instance. But for me, it took the hard work and dedication that I saw that my brother had for me to put inside of myself too and use that same hard work and that same dedication to get what I wanted to do. It came down to writing quotes monthly about what I wanted to do. In order to be the best, I have to do what? It came down to being at the field by myself, grinding in the heat. And when the fall came around, that was the best time I got because it was a little cool in the instance. But then the winter, ain't no fancy money or anything like that where you can go to, an indoor facility or anything like that. You had to get it. You had to get on the field. You had to grind any way possible. So you're grinding in the scorching heat. You're grinding in the cold, like snow, all that stuff. And you're doing this why? You're doing it for a purpose. You're doing it for a goal at the end of the day. Just like these anime, just like these shows that you be watching. You see the characters, they're grinding for something. Sometimes the environments that they're in, the circumstances are in, is not the best. It's not the best type of environment. But you have to get it in how you got to get it in. And that's what it took for me. So if I talk a little bit more about Charles in that instance, I ended up getting, some awards in all that instance for the hard work and the dedication that finally came noticed from an individual that started off Cardigan and started off in a small town where, not really on the map or anything like that, and started a legacy there as my own anime story to continue to build up on that story to become the best protagonist of my own story. And the reason why I'm saying that is because that's what we're doing for you guys too. I want to make sure that whatever you're chasing, whatever goals you're doing, whatever you got going on, you got to understand that I don't want you to think that you got to be born with skill. I don't want you to think you got to be born OP. I don't want you to think you got to be born in a perfect family where everything's given to you. I don't want you to think that. I want you to know right now that where you are right now, you might not be where you want to be right now. But if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to work for it, if you're willing to grind, if you're willing to go through the fire and do whatever it takes to get what you've been chasing your whole life. I like to call it the One Piece mindset because we're hunting for it, we're chasing for it, and we're doing anything for it. And it's going to take episodes. It might take years. It might take a while to get what you're getting for. But if you keep that foot on the gas, if you keep your foot on the pedal, you keep tunnel vision towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards everything you want to do, it's there in the distance and it's waiting for you. But I don't want you to fall off a snake way. I don't want you to, gravitate left and right. And if you do, Don't think that it's the end of your story. You just have to find a way to not be grabbed off left, grabbed off right, anything like that, and find a way to get back on a straight road towards your dreams and chase them and get them by any means necessary. Guys, that's Momentum Monday in a nutshell, guys. At the end of the day, it's time for you to chase what you want. It's time for you to get what you want, and you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in your abilities, and I believe in everything that you guys stand for, what you guys want to do in this life. But the thing is, make sure you're believing in yourself, too. And guys, thanks again for watching this video. Share with a friend, too. Comment below. Let us know what you like. Let us know if you didn't like it, anything like that, guys. And overall, for y'all, we'll go the distance.
I call her Orochimaru, man, they running with these snakes. Like I'm running back, taking handoffs, I ain't talking about that shit. That moment over your head, see up there, I kill him like a halo.